Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So the last update about Unfortunate Love was how Malishka was exposed after killing Lakshmi at the hospital. But it turns out to be Kiran, Malishka's mother's imagination. So let's continue from there. Malishka is very worried, walking in the room, thinking about how she turned off the light in the storeroom and then pulled Lakshmi to the room. But even then, she was not able to defeat Lakshmi. Malishka wonders how can an illiterate girl like Lakshmi defeat her. Kiran asks Malishka why she has not stopped thinking about Lakshmi, and Malishka replies that she cannot stop thinking until Lakshmi herself becomes a ghost. And Kiran says that she does not even feel like slapping Malishka because she cannot understand the signs from God, who has his blessings over Lakshmi. Malishka says to Kiran that this is the sign of God, but for her because she tried to kill Rishi, but Rishi is still alive, so she can still get married to Rishi because this is a sign for her that Rishi is meant for her. Malishka explains that if Rishi was not in her destiny, then Rishi would have not been around her, so she is sure that both she and Rishi can still be a couple. Kiran explains that Malishka would have gone to jail if Rishi had caught her, and she needs to be here in order to be around Rishi. Malishka replies that she needs to kill Lakshmi in order to be around Rishi, and Kiran is shocked at Malishka's stubbornness to kill Lakshmi. Sonal asks that what is Malishka saying, as if she has gone mad. Then Malishka replies that she is actually mad for Rishi, and if Rishi can think about Lakshmi, then why can't he think about her? But now she would force Rishi to think about her after she killed Lakshmi. Ayush drops his car and goes to the local vendors asking if they have seen Lakshmi with a bandage around her head, but nobody sees her, and Ayush wonders if this is just his imagination or did he actually see Lakshmi. Ayush stops a woman and asks if she has seen Lakshmi, but the woman replies that she was fine a few moments ago and she doesn't know. Ayush gets a call from Shalu and she asks if he caught the truck driver. Ayush says that the truck driver managed to run away, and Bunny asks that how would they get to Lakshmi. Ayush explains that he felt as if he had seen Lakshmi, but when he turned to look for Lakshmi, the driver managed to run away, and Shalu and Bunny ends the call. Malishka explains to Sonal and Kiran that she is surely going to get married to Rishi, and for this, she needs to kill Lakshmi. Kiran says that Malishka will not do anything of sort, but Malishka gets furious, saying that she is going to kill Lakshmi. Kiran stops Malishka and says how can she explain it to Malishka that she will get into trouble if she kills Lakshmi. Malishka says that Kiran should not even try to stop her because she loves Rishi and she will make sure that she gets married to Rishi. But for that, Lakshmi has to die, and Malishka tries to leave the house, but Kiran threatens to end all her relationship with Malishka if Malishka leaves the house. Malishka asks Kiran to end her relationship with her because this is what they did with Rishi when Rishi left the house and Malishka leaves. Kiran sits down in disbelief, wondering what she can do to talk some senses into Malishka because Malishka will get into a lot of trouble. Rishi is searching for Lakshmi, but it gets dark, and Rishi prays that he has had enough of this hide and seek and he needs to find Lakshmi. Rishi imagines as if he has seen Lakshmi, so he constantly keeps asking Lakshmi to get aside, but Lakshmi falls down and Rishi gets out from the car. Rishi keeps calling Lakshmi, asking her to get up, and the other driver gets furious at Rishi, asking if he does not see clearly because there's nobody there. But Rishi started pushing them away, saying that he has seen Lakshmi, but they assured Rishi that it is just his imagination and there's nobody there. Rishi keeps saying that he is sure that he saw Lakshmi, and he tries to fight with the drivers. However, they started beating Rishi and Rishi falls down onto the ground, and they told Rishi that first he should find his Lakshmi and then try to fight with them, and they leave from there after beating Rishi for wasting their time. Rishi is sitting beside the car and he is constantly praying that he should find Lakshmi, and he started crying, calling Lakshmi. Malishka, while driving the car, wonders where can she search for Lakshmi because she said it out of confidence that she would find Lakshmi, but where is she going to look for Lakshmi? Malishka thinks that Lakshmi always says that she is going to be the shield of Rishi, but where is Lakshmi when Rishi needs her the most? And she is sure that there is going to be a reason for it all. And the weather also suddenly changes and it was about to rain. At the Obre house, Virendra enters the house and Neelam comes to him asking if he was able to find Rishi, but Virendra couldn't say anything. Neelam says that Virendra has returned without finding Rishi, and Neelam gets emotional. Virendra says to Neelam that he had gone to the commissioner, and Neelam asks for Rishi, but Virendra says that he went to the commissioner to find Lakshmi, and the police are sending additional forces to find Lakshmi. Neelam asks Virendra that what sort of a father is he, because he knows that Rishi is not healthy, and even then he went to find Lakshmi, but how can he be able to do it when he himself is not fine? Virendra replies that nothing would happen to Rishi, but Lakshmi has been kidnapped, and Neelam is surprised. Neelam asks Virendra if the kidnappers caused anyone for Lakshmi, and how did Virendra know that Lakshmi has been kidnapped? Virendra calls Shalu on phone asking if she found out anything about Lakshmi. Shalu says that she felt that Virendra would have known Lakshmi's whereabouts, and Virendra says that he also doesn't know. Virendra tells Shalu that had someone kidnapped Lakshmi, then it would have been for the sake of money. Virendra asks Shalu to call him if she gets any call about Lakshmi, and Shalu says that Ayush told her how the owner of the truck also managed to run away. Karishma goes to Virendra asking that what has happened, and Virendra says that kidnappers did not call anyone. Neelam replies that Lakshmi has not been kidnapped, so she asks Virendra to just focus on finding Rishi, because if Lakshmi has left, then Virendra should only search for his son. Karishma says to Virendra that she is also trying to say the same thing that Neelam had said, and that Virendra should focus on his own son because he has given a lot of love to Lakshmi more than she deserves, and Karishma leaves from there without letting Virendra say anything. Ayush sits in his car thinking that it has gotten dark while trying to search for Lakshmi, and what if she would have not gotten anything to eat, and even the truck owner managed to run away. So had he been able to catch the truck owner, then he would have found out who tried to harm Lakshmi. But just then, Ayush suddenly sees something. Sonal, while standing, remembers when Malishka said that her mother can break her relationship with her if this is what she desires. Sonal sees Kiran crying, so Sonal goes to sit beside Kiran, asking that what has happened, because she is also like her daughter. Kiran wondered what has happened because she thought of so many things, that Rishi and Malishka would get married and she will be living with them, but Malishka has started behaving like a criminal. Kiran thinks that she understands that Malishka is odd because Rishi married Lakshmi instead of her. However, now Malishka does not even listen to anyone. Kiran explains to Sonal that she feels that she would lose her daughter very soon, and Sonal asks that why is Kiran talking like this, and Kiran says that Malishka would very soon either be hanged to death or become a criminal. The inspector is on the radio asking if the girl has been found, and he is told that they are taking the girl back to the hospital. Malishka stops the inspector saying that she heard him talking, so did they find the girl? And the inspector replies that they have found the girl and they are taking her to the hospital where the formalities will be finalized. The inspector thinks of informing the girl's family members, but Malishka stops the inspector, saying that she is the friend of Lakshmi and she would inform everyone herself. Malishka even asks if she can accompany the inspector because Lakshmi would not get worried seeing her, and the inspector agreed. Malishka thinks that Lakshmi managed to get away from her each and every time, but this time, she is surely going to end Lakshmi's life once and for all. Malishka calls Sonal. Sonal goes out of the room and picks Malishka's call. Malishka says it is a good news, and God wants Rishi and me to get married, and Sonal asks that how. Malishka says to Sonal that Lakshmi is in front of her, and says that the police caught Lakshmi and they are taking her to the hospital. Malishka tells Sonal that she needs her help. Sonal says, I will not help you and I will not let you do anything. She says auntie is crying a lot and she is feeling as if she is losing you, so come back home. Malishka says to Sonal that her mom will be very happy when Rishi and her get married, and she asks Sonal to come to the hospital. Sonal asks Malishka to come back home. Malishka says Rishi and I will get married and Lakshmi will die. She asks Sonal to come to the hospital, else Sonal should go to hell, and she ends the call, and Sonal thinks of what to do. Rishi cries on the road and then he gets up saying that he should not cry because he has promised his dad that he would search for Lakshmi. Ayush comes there and asks Rishi why he is here. Rishi asks, did you see Lakshmi? Ayush says no, we will search for Lakshmi. He asks Rishi to come with him and they get into the car. Malishka comes to the inspector and lies to him saying that she has informed her family that Lakshmi has been found. The inspector talks to his team and comes to know that the girl is taken to the hospital. Malishka asks if the inspector is talking about Lakshmi. The inspector says this girl is someone else. Malishka says my bad and she gets upset. Ayush tells Rishi that the truck owner ran away seeing a girl. Rishi says we will catch him. Ayush asks Rishi that what was he doing on the road. Rishi says I ran away from the hospital and I felt that I saw a girl like Lakshmi who met with an accident. He says then the two goons have beaten me and they eloped. Ayush asks Rishi if the girl he saw was Lakshmi. Rishi says I don't think she is Lakshmi and says Lakshmi might be kidnapped. Ayush says sister-in-law will not run away being afraid and says she has truly been kidnapped. Ayush says even I imagined Lakshmi and he tells Rishi everything. Ayush says we will search for Lakshmi and Rishi says yes. Lakshmi is walking on the road but she falls down and faints. An old man looks at her. Malishka tells Sonal on the phone that the girl that was found by the police was not Lakshmi. Sonal asks Malishka to return home, but Malishka refused to come until she finds Lakshmi. Some goons are going from the road and they say among themselves that if Raja get a good girl, then we will get lottery. Another guy says Raja doesn't like any girl. The goon sees Lakshmi lying down on the floor and he asks the other goon to stop the car. The goons get down from the car and sees Lakshmi. They ask the old man to go away and they kidnap Lakshmi and they took her away from there. Rishi and Ayush are going from there and the old man stops their car after the goons has left with Lakshmi. Ayush asks the old man why did he stop their car and asks if he needs money. They offer the old man money, but the old man refuses and tells them that the goons have kidnapped a girl and they took her away from here. Ayush says they are in a hurry and they will call the police to save that girl. Ayush tells the old man that they have to search for his sister-in-law and Rishi's wife. The old man tells him that by the time the police reaches there, then the girl will lose everything. Rishi tells Ayush that they should go and save the girl. He asks that which way to go. The old guy says that way, and Rishi and Ayush goes behind the goons. The old man prays for the girl and for Rishi's wife also without knowing that the girl and Rishi's wife is the same. Shalu tells Bani that she thinks that Malishka has done this, but Bani tells her that Malishka loves Rishi and she cannot do this and she cannot be a murderer. Rishi and Ayush are following the goon's car. The goons has given an injection to Lakshmi as she regains consciousness. Shalu calls Ayush and asks that where is he. Ayush tells her that they are going to save a girl. Lakshmi keeps her hand on the car decky glass. Rishi sees Lakshmi's hand and then her face and Rishi shouted Lakshmi. Rishi tells Ayush that Lakshmi is there in the goon's car and Shalu hears them. Shalu asks if they really saw Lakshmi. Ayush says yes. Rishi asks Ayush to drive fast. Rishi cries and recalls his moments with Lakshmi and a song plays in the background while Ayush tries to pacify Rishi. Alright guys, thank you guys for watching. I think this is the episode they are going to do today. I'm sorry for uploading it late. I'll try as much as possible to go ahead of Zeeworld. But thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.